Hey, YouTube, what's going on, y'all? Kai here, checking in with another video. Hey, today we back with DMV Hoods and Beef. This video right here is three DC teens. They kick a man's door, they rob him, they kill him, and it's all caught on camera. Also, two girls, they kill a sugar daddy, and they take 5K. Hey, let's go and get into this video.
Today, we will discuss two recent events that have been going on in the district. Today, we will discuss how two DC girls kill man and cut off his finger to access his Cash App and steal all his money.
What?
And we will also go over
What? Yeah, they about to do over jail time. Like, they gonna spank their ass. Like, y'all females that wanna be in the streets and have sugar daddies and things of that nature, bruh. Especially when you capable, you're more than capable to go get a job or a career. Oh, they gonna throw these, cut the nigga finger. Yeah, they gonna be like, this shit was so calculated.
this recent Southeast homicide that was caught on video of three teens kicking in a man's door, then bagging and killing him. First, we will go over kicking in a man.
Oh, they probably just didn't give a
Also
fuck.
go over this recent Southeast
That's a Ring camera.
homicide that was caught on video of three teens kicking in a man's door, then bagging and killing him. First, we will go over two girls kill their sugar daddy and steals his stash off Cash App. Women charged with killing sugar daddy, cutting off his thumb to keep access to his accounts.
Wild as shit.
As of June 21st, two women have been arrested in connection to Faisal Teklemariam's death.
Who?
22-year-old Tiffany Taylor have been arrested in connection to Faisal Teklemariam's death. 22-year-old Tiffany Taylor Gray been arrested in connection to Faisal Teklemariam's death. 22.
Hey, what type, bro? Why do y'all be giving these people these crazy names? Like, crazy people? Like, what the hell?
Year-old Tiffany Taylor Gray and connection to Faisal Teklemariam's death. 22-year-old Tiffany Taylor Gray and 19-year-old Audrey Miller. Court documents are giving new details around the violent death of a 53-year-old man and the two women accused of killing him. According to the Metropolitan Police Department, Faisal.
Hey, bruh. At a certain point in life, bro, you don't gotta keep trying to be player. Like, 53, bro. 22, bro. Them girls is young enough to be your daughter, bro. Like, it's not like shit gotta like be embarrassing. Like, all that fake pimp, fake player. Like, nigga, you old as shit. Like, they could be your granddaughter. Like, you jive old, bruh. See, when I be seeing shit like this, it y'all like just be like creep shit, like real deal creep status, like preying on girls that you know you could take advantage of because they don't have. You stunting, you pulling up the fancy cars and shit like that. They project jumps, and they see you making all this money, or you know what I mean, driving and you know maneuvering through life. But this shit don't get you nowhere because you 53, bro. You need to be with a wife. Like, at 53, you should have a wife. Like, all jokes aside, at 53, you should have a wife, bro. You shouldn't be dealing with nobody young as shit. Like,
Faisal Teklemariam was found stabbed to death on Friday, April 5th. The 53-year-old man was found dead inside an apartment in the 1300 block of Peabody Street, Northwest, shortly before 11:30 p.m.
Man, they up top.
As of June 21st,
Hey, that's what Wale say he from. Wale say he from Peabody. So it seemed like all you foreign ass niggas from Peabody.
two women have been arrested in connection to Teklemariam's death. 22-year-old Tiffany Taylor Gray and 19-year-old Audrey Miller. According to court documents, Teklemariam was found dead inside a bedroom with trauma to his head and torso, and with several lacerations on his legs and right hand. Additionally, police say his right thumb had been cut off. Autopsy results ruled that Teklemariam's thumb had been removed either close to death or afterward. Members of the homicide branch.
Yeah, they gonna throw the book at their ass. Like, And they did all that for the cash app to be able to get into the cash app. Yeah, they gonna throw their ass under the jail. Not only did you stab him a couple times, y'all cut the nigga finger off to get access to his phone, and then y'all sent money from his account to y'all. Yeah, they gonna hit y'all over the head like.
And DFS searched Teclamarium's apartment, and as of this writing, detectives have not located the decedent's thumb, decedent's cell phone, tablet, or any other such electronic device, court documents read. While assessing the crime scene, forensic workers determined cleaning agents had been used to try to conceal or get rid of evidence. However, by using Amido Black, a forensic crime scene technician was able to find a shoe print in blood on the floor near the bed. While investigating, detectives learned of several surveillance cameras in the area. Using images from those cameras, police narrowed down a list of suspects. That list included the two women later charged with Teclamarium's death, Gray and Miller. In court documents, a still image shows Teclamarium and Miller walking into the apartment.
Teclamarium was throwing that shit on. Teclamarium was throwing that shit on. Bro had that motherfucking, the Monclesi?
The two women later charged with Teclamarium's death,
Phone policies?
Gray and Miller.
Nigga got AX on right here.
That list included the two women later charged with Teclamarium's death.
Nigga got AX on right here.
Gray and
Teclamarium had AX on. Hey, he think he was a young nigga. Teclamarium thought he was a young nigga on me.
Miller.
Look at Teclamarium. Is that Teclamarium in the back with the foams on?
The two women later charged with Teclamarium's death, Gray and Miller.
This Teclamarium right here? I know this ain't Teclamarium right here with the ski mask on. Oh, Teclamarium, you jive crazy. You jive spanking them, Teclamarium.
In court documents, a still image shows Teclamarium and Miller walking into the apartment toward the elevator 4 days before he was found dead.
No, this ain't Teclamarium.
A few
right
hours
here
later, Miller toward the elevator 4 days before he was shows
this Teclamarium right here with the Monclesi.
Teclamarium and Miller walking into the apartment toward the elevator 4 days before he was found dead. A few hours later, Miller and others attempted to also enter the building, later gaining entry by following a resident inside. Court documents go on to detail the suspects going into and leaving Teclamarium's apartment building several times over the next few days. The suspects stole several items from Teclamarium's residence, the court documents read. A search of Teclamarium's residence showed that several electronic devices and household items were stolen. After speaking with several witnesses, police received a tip that claimed one of the people involved was Gray and that Teclamarium was her sugar daddy. During an interview, the witness also claimed that Gray was using Teclamarium's thumb to get more money from his account. Court documents state that the witness claimed to have watched Gray pay for Uber, weed, and alcohol with the use of Teclamarium's thumb. Gray was further connected.
Mo what? That's brazy. It's a wild game. It's a wild game. Can you imagine you just out in public and a motherfucker just pull a random ass finger out? I would have called the police right then and there. Like, what the fuck you doing with that random ass finger? Like, yeah, let's go on and get this motherfucking serial killer up out of here, please and thank you.
Weed and alcohol with the use of Teclamarium's thumb. Gray was further connected to Teclamarium, as the victim had previously filed a theft report against her after his phone went missing, and noticed charges to his Cash App totaling more than $1,600. Teclamarium alleged that Taylor changed his password from his Google account, the court documents read. Detectives were able to eventually track down Gray and used surveillance cameras to connect the suspects who were seen wearing the same clothes as the people leaving Teclamarium's apartment building. In the court documents, detectives say the suspect concealed their identities while at Teclamarium's building with masks and hoods, but did not do so while in Gray's apartment building. Additionally, officers were able to connect Miller to Gray's apartment after using an image captured by a surveillance camera to find Miller's SoundCloud account. Gray and Miller are both being charged with first-degree felony murder while armed for Teclamarium's death. There is no word on when they will first appear in court.
Does it make sense that these New Orleans skeletons are more jazzy than scary? No, but neither does Popeye's ghost pepper wings that are more flavored.
In a 49-page affidavit filed in D.C. Superior Court, investigators laid out a gruesome and diabolical scheme. The woman on the left, listed as suspect number 1, police say, is 19-year-old Audrey Miller. The woman on the right, listed as suspect number 2, is 22-year-old Tiffany Taylor Gray. According to the court affidavit, Gray and the victim, Fazil Teklemariam, knew each other. The affidavit says one witness told police the 53-year-old was her sugar daddy. In these two photos, police say suspect number 1, Audrey Miller, and Teklemariam are seen together entering his apartment on April 1st.
D.C. police believe Fazil Teklemariam had been dead inside his third-floor apartment here on Peabody Street Northwest for about 4 days before his body was discovered. According to a court affidavit filed in the case...
That's a wild jump, though. Bro, that shit was probably, like, rotting. Like, nah, I don't know. Do bodies rot after 4 days? I don't know, but I know that blood is probably stinking like shit. Like... That's crazy.
He had suffered blunt force trauma to the head, he'd been stabbed, and his right thumb had been cut off. A witness told police that the thumb was used to gain access to a cash app and to buy liquor and drugs.
Included in the court affidavit, investigators attached numerous photos from surveillance cameras mounted outside 2 entrances to the building, as well as the foyer and the hallway leading to the victim's apartment. Police say 2 men, one they have identified but not charged, were seen with the 2 women coming and going from the building over several days. Investigators say the suspects used the victim's key fob to get into the building and were seen carrying items out of the apartment. There was also evidence suggesting cleaning agents had been used to conceal or eliminate evidence. Police say they got a couple of breaks in the case. Last year, Teklemariam filed a complaint with D.C. police claiming suspect number 2, Tiffany Taylor Gray, had taken his phone and used it to steal $1,800 from his Cash App. Break number 2 came when investigators learned Teklemariam's cell phone last pinged from a tower in College Park, not far from where Gray rented an apartment. A law enforcement source familiar with the investigation says the claim Teklemariam was Gray's sugar daddy has so far not been verified. Investigators believe the victim's severed thumb was used to access his phone. To date, investigators have not found the victim's thumb or the electronics stolen from his home. Audrey Miller is locked up in the D.C. jail and is waiting a preliminary hearing. Gray is in custody in Prince George's County, where she was arrested last week.
Now we will go over this Ring camera video of 3 teens killing David Washington of Southeast D.C. Police are searching for suspects involved in a fatal shooting in Southeast on Sunday, September 15th. Officers responded to the 2300 block of Marion Barry Avenue, Southeast around 2:43 a.m. for a reported shooting inside a home. When they arrived on the scene, officers found a man suffering from a gunshot wound, according to MPD officials. The man, identified as David Washington, 36 of Southeast, was pronounced dead on the scene, officials said. The involved suspects were captured on
This is why you don't live in the trenches.
On surveillance and can be seen in the video below.
First of all, Charlie, right? And there are cameras around here that work good. There are ring and door cameras, right?
Like, comment, subscribe.